How is everybody doing? Alrighty then. So today we got some updates for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows will overhaul stealth mechanics but still include insta-kill assassination option. And I think this is a good thing, keeping the instant kill, because that's what was always well, they removed it for it was in Origins that they removed it, and then I think Odyssey also didn't have it, and then in Valhalla they brought it back, and it's a thing that it's an Assassin's Creed game. It should always have the insta kill assassination. But let's see here. It's set to overhaul stealth mechanics for both its dual protagonists, but it will also include an option to allow insta-kill assassinations on all enemies. That is good. That's because stronger enemies can completely deny assassination attempts, as detailed in the new blog post from Ubisoft. Colored prompts over enemies will indicate either an instant kill, some damage dealt, or a complete assassination denial, though this can all be negated with a specific menu option for instant kills. I think that is good. When it comes to assassinations, progress and context work in hand, said Associate Game Director Simon LeMay Comtois, whatever. Invest in perks that increase your assassination damage and test things around. A strong enemy may survive a frontal assassination but may die from a sneaky air assassination. I think that kinda makes sense. Elsewhere, LeMay noted stealth gameplay has been ambitiously overhauled in a few key areas. Most notably, the game lacks a bird companion, unlike the most recent games. Instead, both samurais and shinobi Naoe will have a new observe mechanic to identify targets, tag enemies, and highlight lootable stashes, which LeMay promise is core to the game. When in doubt, take a pause, observe the world around, and only then should you notice what your next move should be. This is a new observe mechanic. It's not to be negative, but isn't that how the old Assassin's Creed games worked? You could use the eagle vision, for example with Ezio, to see who your target was, to mark enemies on the map. This is not new. It's not a new observe. Oh my, I hate this kind of trend that some games do and some companies do, that they remove something from games and they bring that thing back but give it a new name and say it's a completely new mechanic, never seen before, but we already saw this before. Stop it. Now, however, we'll have eagle vision in addition to highlight enemies hidden behind walls based on sounds they make. The game also includes a couple of series firsts. Hiding in shadows will provide complete invisibility, living up to the game's name. It's only taken almost 20 years to put that in a game, and both characters are able to go prone to reduce visibility. With the former especially, players will be able to destroy lanterns to create pools of darkness for protection. Naoe is a perfectly capable shinobi in broad daylight, said LeMay, but the cover of darkness gives her a remarkable edge over enemies, especially on higher difficulty settings. But this is also the thing. This guy can talk all of this about the stealth mechanics and all of that, but how much of it will be how they say it is? Because we've seen many times, and even with Ubisoft, they like to talk big, but then when the game comes out, it's not like what they talked about. So we have to wait and see. And while prone, Naoe is also able to dodge by holding in multiple directions. She is also the smallest assassin to date, allowing her to hide in small spaces. Much of these stealth mechanics appear to give Naoe a significant advantage. She's a shinobi after all, suggesting Samurai Yasuke's gameplay will be less stealth focused overall. Well, no shit, Sherlock. However, the blog post notes he can still be stealthy with his bow and is able to blend stealth with a more direct combat approach. Further details will provide in a future blog. It's like, how the hell is he going to stealth in? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Assassin's Creed Shadows was delayed until February, which series, all the rewards available, no one cares about that. This is the thing, and this is my problem with take all that Yasuke thing that happened and all of that. My problem with the game was they clearly didn't do the research, and there were many things that they did wrong for the culture of Japan. We saw many people even from Japan talking about the many things they did wrong with some details from the world and some, how do I say this, some places in the world and how they were misrepresented in the game and all of that. So that is a red flag for the game. And also, I don't know if, man, we've been wanting Assassin's Creed game in Japan for a long time, but then Ghost of Tsushima came out and it was so perfect. I love that game so much. So when this game comes out, and now we have Ghost of Yote also releasing next year, and that's another thing that's gonna, they better have a great Assassin's Creed game, because it will be compared not only to Ghost of Tsushima but also to Ghost of Yote that will release next year as well. So they better have a great game, or else this will be a really bad year for them. We even saw that, and I have that as well there, that Star Wars Outlaws was a big failure for them. Ubisoft is in a really bad place right now, but I hope they can go back to make great games, because there are many franchises of Ubisoft that I like very much. And next we have an update to the Dragon Age. The Veilguard's European launch sales fall short of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Still in the top 10 though. Man, the results are in for Europe's October video game sales, and there are some interesting facts and figures to chew on. As always, GameIndustry.biz has all the details. For one, Dragon Age The Veilguard landed at number 7 in the monthly chart, but its launch week sales were down compared to other RPGs of 2024. Sales were about 18% lower than Dragon's Dogma 2 and 21% below Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which didn't meet Square Enix's typically lofty expectations. Hopefully, we'll learn more from EA about the game's sales in the future. I really doubt that. If the sales were good, they would be bragging about them on social media and all over the place. Elsewhere, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is the main contributor to a year-on-year increase of 12.4% for Europe's games market. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero has been a huge success for the franchise, with its launch sales more than doubling those of next fastest selling Dragon Ball title, Kakarot. Other new releases in top 10 include Silent Hill 2 and Undisputed. On the hardware side, sales are down year-on-year by 26%. PS5's October sales are down by nearly 29%, while Switch is down 10% and Xbox down about 49%. Damn, that's a lot. Here's the software top 10 for Europe. And we see Call of Duty at first, EA Sports FC at second, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero at 3, great game, love it. Hogwarts Legacy, this is a game that released last year. How is it still selling this well? But well, people talk good about the game. So Super Mario Party, Silent Hill, and here we have Dragon Age, and then GTA 5 because it's always on the top 10, I don't know how. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom and Undisputed. Nintendo does not share digital sales, whatever. Man, I'm happy to see Dragon Ball Sparking Zero here, but this has been kind of a disaster of a game, and I just wanted to, there's been a lot of things, a lot of kind of controversy in a way about this game for all the things they put and all the things you can't do in the game for one. But well, I guess that's another fail for BioWare, and they are not in a good place as well. Next one thing I hope is really good. Remedy is aiming for excellence with Max Payne Remake. Rockstar, an esteemed partner. Remedy Entertainment has a fair number of projects on the go, and one we've yet to hear much about, it's Max Payne 1 and 2 Remake. Announced in 2022, the developer is bringing back the first two entries in the action shooter series. Man, the first one is hard to go back because it's dated, very dated, but the second one, I still love that game so much. One of my favorite games to still play. Awesome game. While publishing and marketing will be handled damn it words by Rockstar Games, which still owns the Max Payne IP, Remedy is in the full production on the remake, and it got a bit of attention during a recent presentation. CEO of the studio, Tero Virtala, touched on the Max Payne project as part of a wider discussion of all its work. It's maybe obvious, but Virtala said that Remedy's goal is to make an excellent, commercially successful Max Payne remake, as well as build a strong Remedy action game team. Rockstar is publishing and marketing the game, but is also funding the project, essentially leaving Remedy to concentrate purely on development and ensuring it hits that target of excellence. Let me finish. Johannes Palohemo, Remedy's COO, says the team has a great relationship with Rockstar and that the team is delivering well against the very high expectations set by Rockstar and Remedy. So it sounds as though things are progressing nicely. It's all quite encouraging talk. Let's hope Remedy and Rockstar can deliver. And this is the thing. If Rockstar is doing this for Max Payne, why didn't they do this for the trilogy for GTA? This is my thing. Why didn't they put this much resources and this much attention into do a great remake for the GTA trilogy, for GTA 3, GTA Vice City and San Andreas? Why didn't they do that for those games? Man, sometimes they do things that make no freaking sense, but I really hope this is gonna be a good game because, as I said, the first one is a bit dated. You can still play it, but still a good game. But the second one, man, awesome. The third one is also very good, but it has these issues. But man, I really wish they do justice with this. Let's hope. And as I talked about Star Wars Outlaws, the game released today on Steam, and man, it's not doing that well. This is just a couple of hours. The game hasn't released long ago. During the weekend it might increase, but man, the first hours of the game release not hitting 1000 at least players, that's bad. And in reviews, 59% of the reviews are positive, which is mixed. Is not ideal, we will say, but this has been quite a failure for Ubisoft. I don't know if with updates they will turn this thing around, but man, I just wish Ubisoft went back to just great games, focus on great games. They had so many things, Splinter Cell, the Far Cries, man, such great games that they had, but I guess that Ubisoft is long gone. And well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.